Hey guys, Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cineleaks.com, and this is the last of our Marvel Legends reviews. This is Scarlet Witch from the Allfather Build-A-Figure line. Now, this figure, I am so glad I found it. Big thanks to my friend Lacey. She was instrumental in finding this figure. Lacey, big shout out. You helped me out. So anyway, this is a figure that is a long time coming. Considering her Toy Biz counterpart was craptacular. Yeah, we're not even going to get into that. But anyway, great looking figure. You want to look up something, look up Toy Biz's Marvel Toy Biz Scarlet Witch figure. I can barely talk. I've been doing these all night. Anyway, so here's a look at the box that she shares with Captain Marvel. And you've got Scarlet Witch on the side here. On the other side, you got Carol. On the back, whether commanding cosmic energy or hex magic, these heroes wield massive power. So there you go. And the problem with the Toy Biz one was we saw one thing on promo photos, but we got another one in the figure altogether. Now, this is a really cool figure, and like I said, I'm really glad Wanda finally got the figure she deserved. And it's really a gorgeous figure. That's a great head sculpt. These are just accessories that kind of bind onto her wrist, but I'm going to take those off for now because I just wanted to show them off with them on there. But just to show these to you, they're just little hex energy things. This one's a little fine because all you do is connect it on this one. Now there are other options for putting this in, like her hand. I've seen people doing different things with it. But you can kind of put that in there or do that. I've seen people do different things. Now one of them, however, it's starting to get a bit of a stress mark in the plastic. You can probably see it a little bit better there. That kind of worries me. It's a pliable plastic, but if you move it too much, you will start to stress it. So, and considering that the hole to get her hands through is so small, and they're exactly the same, just different sizes. So take caution when you're putting them on and off of a wrist because you want these to last a while. I'm afraid that it might break though, because this is a nice accessory. It's pretty basic, but it's very nice, and it kind of accentuates her power a little bit. As far as the figure, it is absolutely gorgeous, and it's a reuse of the Storm figure. And you got the high boots. This is the classic representation of the Scarlet Witch. I know she's had a couple of costumes throughout time. The headpiece looks great. One thing that looks really good is the head sculpt on this one. The eyes are perfect. They're not going off to each side. And the hair has a very nice red color with a black wash in there. And the cape, it's pretty much classic Scarlet Witch. It's got that deep back in it. And it's a pretty hard plastic, but the good thing is it will actually kind of help her, well, no, it won't help her stand. It actually provides a lot of weight to the back. And one problem with this figure is that the right knee at the top of the joint, joint is very loose. And it does hurt the articulation. Now, granted, this could be just mine. Like, I want to push it forward a little bit, but it almost seems like it'll pop out of there. So, yeah, just want to be careful with that. Now, like I said, she is a reuse of the Storm mold, which I'm going to bring in. But they both have, well, they have different feet. You see, Storm's wearing more of the wedge. Wanda's got the heel. And, of course, she has a different piece after the torso. But the hands, pretty much the bottom half of the body, and I said that about this Storm, how this plastic was a different white than this white that was used here, and that does explain it, because Wanda is very tall. Considering that she's wearing the heels, she's actually taller than Storm, which probably shouldn't be. I always thought Storm was pretty statuesque, and Wanda was kind of average height, so yeah, it's a very tall figure. Just go ahead and get that out there. Like, comparison-wise, here she is with Hawkeye. She's dwarfing pretty much everybody. Here she is with Hyperion. So yeah, they did make the figure a little too tall. I mean, she shouldn't be that tall. I mean, granted, she is rocking some big heels, but yeah. The cape can come off, and her ball joint on her head is really kind of easy to pop off. However, I was worried that once you got the cape off, her neck would seem too long. And while it does, it's not that long. And like I said, this whole top piece that's, barely holding her in here is pretty much an all-new piece So yeah, good with the paint applications. Only thing is like right in here, everything goes flesh tone when that should actually still be red. So little nitpick here and there, but still a gorgeous figure, really well done. And like I said, needed to be done. Needed to be done. Articulation wise, she does have the heels that won't go very far back, but they will go forward. But it just looks kind of, it looks like she's going to break an ankle with these. You got double jointed knees. I'm waiting for the day they actually do double jointed elbows. Got a twist at the thigh. The legs will go about that far out. You got the torso articulation, which is very good. The arms have those nice kind of soft ratchets in there for going in and out. No ball joint all the way up. Good articulation on the arms. Got the elbow joint. The hands will rotate and go in and out. And like I said, the head is on a very nice ball joint when her cape isn't on. But when her cape is on, I mean, any time you try to move her head, because there's like no separation between the plastic of the hair and the cape. So anything you move in this way, you're better off. When you start going this way though, it kind of tends to start to pop up a little bit. That's about as far as you're going to be able to go with it without the head popping off, and it's very easy to come off. Still, I like how the cape right here is. It's very it's layered. You can see like the folds going in one direction and then the other. Otherwise, it's a very, very nice Scarlet Witch. I guess I do think they made her a little tall for Wanda. I'm just going to have to hold her because she tends to fall over a lot. I do think they made her a little tall for Wanda, but I'm glad that they finally did it. And this classic costume was pretty great. I mean, there are others I would have liked to see her, but this one is very good, very classic rendition of the character. I really have no complaints, except she's a little out of scale, that's all. So anyway, guys, I will have Thor coming a little bit later in the week. Got to go pick that up from my buddy who picked it up for me. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Lacey. But until next time, guys, I will catch you later.